So let me make sure everything's still going here. We're all good. All right, looks good. Looks like everything's going. Let me check it out, see if we can get some chat up. Perfect, looking good. All right. So, let me pause this. Let me pause this. Boom. All right. So, what's up, everybody? It's the Funnel Doc. How are you guys doing today? So, I can't wait to get this rolling. Welcome, Tori, Brandon. What's up? Good to see you. I hope everybody's ready for some affiliate bridge page action. So, if you would, please also share this with your friends so they can come into the group and join. We'll let them. We'll make sure to hook them up. What's up, everybody? We're going to go ahead and get this party rolling now. All right. So what we're going to be talking about today is this free ticket to the 30-day virtual summit. What would you do if you were to start over? No money, no list, no business, just a ClickFunnels account with access for 30 days. Watch interviews from experts and get their day one to day 30 action plan. And then when you click that, it takes you to this page right here. And for those of you that haven't watched the video yet, we're going to watch it real quick here. And it's a couple-minute song. And then we're going to roll through it, and I'm going to explain you how to make everything out from scratch. So here we go.
What would you do? Imagine this. You suddenly lose everything. Your money, your name, your reputation. You have bills piled high and people harassing you for money over the phone. And all you have left is a ClickFunnels account and the internet access for 30 days. What would you do from day number 1 to day number 30 to save yourself? It's an interesting question, isn't it? And I'm sure if I asked that to 100 different people, I'd get 100 different answers of what might work. But what about people who had already done it? People who started from nothing, actually created a ClickFunnels account, and eventually made it. What would they do? They each had already lived it. What would they do if they just start over again right now?
You know, I just realized you guys might not be able to see my screen. I probably have to, do I have to do a share? No? Just making sure. Sorry, this is the first time I've ever used the, because this is, let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Sorry about this, everybody. This is the first time I've ever used the Zoom function to share it. So I'm not sure how to switch this up. Because I was having a lot of trouble with Be Live. I couldn't see the chat, so it was killing me. Does anyone in the chat know how to share? I mean, normally in Zoom. Oh, here we go. I got it. I found it. Never mind. I'm a big dummy. Got it. Bam. There we go. They're hidden behind. I couldn't see them. They're behind another screen, so I couldn't see them. So, all right. Here we go. Everybody's ready now. Boom. So let's try this again. Sorry about that. Take two.
What would you do?
All right.
Imagine this. You suddenly lose everything. Your money, your name, your reputation. You have bills piled high and people harassing you for money over the phone. And all you have left is a ClickFunnels account and the internet access for 30 days. What would you do from day number 1 to day number 30 to save yourself? It's an interesting question, isn't it? And I'm sure if I asked that to 100 different people, I'd get 100 different answers of what might work. But what about people who had already done it? People who started from nothing, actually created a ClickFunnels account, and eventually made it. What would they do? They each had already lived it. What would they do if they just start over again right now? I decided to run an experiment. I sent out emails to over 100 people, but not just any people, people who had actually already won a 2 Comma Club award, meaning they made at least $1 million inside of a single sales funnel. I want to know exactly what they would do to get back on top. Day number 1, what would you do? Day number 2, day number 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to day number 30. If you had to start over again today with just your marketing and your funnel building skills, what would you do to get back into the 2 Comma Club again? From the 100 emails I sent, only 30 people responded back. They each had sent me a detailed step-by-step process of what they would do. Starting with no product, no list, no traffic, no funnel. And then detailing exactly what they would do and why they would do it in a simple step-by-step process. Each of their 30-day plans was so different, yet each of them led you on a path of absolute certainty to success. I honestly don't know how anyone armed with any of these 30-day plans could possibly not succeed. Everyone who's ever tried to make money online needs to see these experiments. Anyone who's ever had a ClickFunnels account now has execution plans to get them back on top. Just pick any of them and follow the path from where you are today all the way to the stage where you'll receive your 2 Common Cup Award.
Very cool.
Finding success in ClickFunnels is no longer a matter of luck. It's an absolute certainty.
I can't wait to walk in Nashville. That's going to be exciting. Everybody watching this, you'll be seeing me walking the stage again in Nashville. So I can't wait to see all you there. If you're going to be in Nashville, please put #live or #replay and say HF or FHL for Funnel Hacking Live. Put that so I'll know that you're there. Boom. Be excited to see you all. So this is your basic, this is the new dashboard. If you don't have the new dashboard, you just go to your normal ClickFunnels way that you would start your funnels. And I don't really like to use the builder, the new builder much, because I do everything from scratch pretty much. I will say that the new templates they have from the mother funnel are gorgeous. We'll go over those just briefly a little bit today while we're doing everything, but that's one reason why I used to start from scratch, because everything else was so bad. So I'd always have to make my own stuff. But some of the stuff they have now for you guys starting out is just, you guys are very lucky to be where you are in ClickFunnels right now, because Russell's making this so easy for you. So the purpose of this is not to sell a product. It's not to host a webinar. It is to collect emails. So that's the purpose of this, is we want to collect emails. The point of an affiliate bridge page, to get this out of the way, is to bridge the gap from cold to warm or hot traffic, and to bridge this story from your epiphany to why this is such a great product. So what a bridge page is going to do is you're going to actually have I would recommend, and this is how we're going to build it out today, is you're going to have a video of yourself on there, and you're going to say why the bridge page, why this product, what's so cool about it, what people can expect. And we're going to talk about making an offer, because one of the things that separates the average affiliate from the good affiliate or super affiliate is having a great offer. So I'm doing a lot of this on the fly, so my offer is going to be only okay. I probably should put a little more time into it. I'm going to be honest with you, but really, we're going to show you that's the difference. Is regular people that don't know anything about how to market it properly, they're going to send you from an ad or something direct to the affiliate link, and they're going to go right to the landing page here, which is a great landing page for Russell. But the problem is, a lot of times people won't go here, or they won't be able to make that jump. First of all, you can't do it in Facebook. If you send a Facebook ad to affiliate link, they will eventually shut you down. You might get away with it for a little while, but they will shut you down. So that's number one. And then second of all, no one ever clicks on the page of John Smith right there, like ad by John Smith, and it shows Russell Brunson. They're going to go to Russell Brunson's website, and they're going to go through this offer through them. But if you go through affiliate bridge page, you're going to be able to get through Facebook ads. You're going to be able to have it so people will begin to know, like, and trust you, and they'll be able to bridge that gap from not knowing anything about the product to why it's so great, why they should go through you. And you're going to be able to discuss your offer at that point, which is going to be what everybody else is not giving. Everybody else is just giving the one 30-day, just come to my link, sign up, and cool. But if you really want to be a super affiliate, if you want to do great, you have to create an offer around this. So for instance, the one thing I'm going to be giving extra with my offer is you'll get free access to my Funnel Doc mini course, which walks you through, like, I think it's 17 steps, or something like that. 17 total steps from, it goes from opt-in all the way through to webinar and sales page, order form, all that type of stuff. She walks you through all that, shows you the emails, the bot sequences that need to be done for it, and it even goes through like basic integration. So it's really good, like 101 course of what's needed to make $1 million funnel. But that's what's going to be in my offer. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to build this out. So this is going to be 30-day. I always type slow and bad because I always get nervous on these things, affiliate. And this one's going to be my own. The reason why I'm doing this live, because I need to do it anyway. So I figured, hey, why don't I make a video and see if I can walk people through the process and see if I can help some people out in the meantime. So 30-day affiliate funnel, go FD funnel doc, and then we'll put this in funnel doc. All right. So I've got my name on my funnel here, the group tag that I'm putting it in, and then as Russell says, we're going to now start building a funnel. Boom, and there it goes. So now let's get to this. Now we're just building a basic opt-in funnel. So the first page, I'm going to recommend us to have a video on there. So rather than start from scratch and waste a lot of time, we're going to go ahead and this is going to make it easy for everyone. Now, mind you, back in the day when I first started with ClickFunnels, these are all the pages we had. And a lot of them are just these right here, like these really, really basic templates, which don't get me wrong, basic is very good because it's hard to lose the message when it's so simple. When you're adding all this stuff shooting in from the sides and all these pretty stuff and everything, that's why they say ugly converts, is because it's hard for, pretty doesn't make someone sell. It can actually distract someone from the actual message you're trying to get across, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go through, but here's all the basic funnels they had. And then now we're starting to get into, these are all the new mother funnels. And I'm gonna be very honest with you, they did a great job on some of these. The templates here that they're giving you guys now, pretty darn beautiful. Look at this. I mean, look at this. And yeah, these are great. I mean, really nicely done. And since, let's see, this one looks cool here. Ready to level up. Let's go with this middle guy. What do you guys think? We're gonna go with this guy. We're gonna use this for our template. It's a video template. I always like the picture in the background, only because I'm blessed enough to have a pretty cool picture for when I walk the 2 Comma Club stage, so I like to use that for a background. So we're gonna go ahead and go into this first, and I'm gonna go ahead and insert my picture in here so we can get that out of the way. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I believe one more maybe. There we go, bam. All right. So there, now all of a sudden we've got a background already. Now, you're gonna wanna take out any of this labeling at the top really. Right now, it's not about you. Well, I mean, it is about you, but people get caught up on logos. I very rarely on opt-in will ever put a logo or anything like that because again, the simpler, the better for this type of thing. So let's look at the 30-day page and see what we can sort of do to mirror that. We might even want to take this out, to be honest with you, because as much as I like picture, of myself, we might want to do something that can mirror what they've done here. So maybe we might want to take this guy, come here. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Jing, but that's what I'm going to use right now. Oh, wrong thing. This little dot up at the top, you come here, you click this arrow, and then I put it right on the line right there. And I put it right to, I think right about there, we'll say. And then I cut this picture out, and then I can save it, my 30-day file here. And then we go to the squeeze page, and then we'll go to background. Let me see where I am, background. Or here, we'll go here. This might be easier. And then go images, go to desktop, ClickFunnels, 30-day. See if this works. This should work. All right. It's taking a minute to load. It's probably because I'm running everything. Shouldn't though, I have a very expensive computer, but here we go. See how this looks? Bam. Then we're gonna make it so it is, oh, wrong button. Let's see, repeat. Boom, look at that. Looks just like theirs, just like that. Little trick for you right there. Look, boom, chicka boom. Look at how awesome, look at that. Boom, match perfectly. Sorry, tapped myself on the back. I was worried that wasn't gonna work, I'm gonna be honest with you. But so here we go. We've got the thing. Now we're gonna come in here. We could probably cut this image out, but I don't know if I could cut it perfectly to fit in there. So instead we're gonna just copy the wording. Let's see what to say. It says, if you suddenly lose everything. If you suddenly, can't type today, lose everything, ... What would you do from day 1 to day 30 to save yourself? ... Now I'm going to instead of trying to make it say, now here's a mistake, because like, see, you have different fonts and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to get this underline right here on here, but you know, one of the things is you want to, when you have different fonts like this, just create another box. So all you're gonna do is I always just go boom, and then how do you put it? It says, what would you do from day? One, two, day, capitalized day. 30. So, all right, to save yourself. And we'll do the old capitalize. I don't know why I didn't do that. There we go, bam. All right, let's cut this down in size a little bit. Now, for those that don't know, always pay attention. This is your mobile size. One of the common errors people make is they go in and they'll make two. They'll make one for desktop and they'll make another whole one for mobile. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is come right here and let's first of all adjust this for desktop. Boom. And if it's 42, I would go something like maybe, 25, and let's see what it looks like now on desktop. Boom. Looks good. All right. And we need the quotations. And now we'll make this one a little bigger, or a lot bigger. Another thing that a lot of people don't realize is a lot of people think that this font size stops at 72, and it doesn't. It goes up to as high as you want. Look at that. I can just type any number I want in there. If I wanted to type 1,000, there's font for 1,000. A lot of people don't realize that. They think that it only fits in the shifter or inside this little slider, but you can actually go to like 125. There we go. Bam, look at that. And then because we want everything on its own page. What font is this? Let me ask you guys, does anyone know right off the top of the head? Well, let's find out. This is one of my top recommended fonts here. It's called What Font. Let me click on it. You'll see now it says Exit What Font. What you can do is see by hovering over, it tells you what different fonts there. See how it's Merriweather, sans serif. So they've been using it's like sans serif for most of these, and then you go exit, and then I come over here to our page. Sorry, I had it already open, and go to fonts, go to S's, and what was that called? Sans serif. That seems like a very common one. I think I've heard that before, so I don't know why I'm not seeing that. Sans. I'm not seeing it on there though. That's definitely not the right font. Let's see. Go with something like that. I don't see. I wonder what the alternative is. Let me check that real quick. Alternative for sans serif. Font. See, font squirrel. I don't think that's it. All right. So anyway, we're not going to waste a ton of time for that. There's mono serif. We'll go with that. That's close enough. There's one of the serif families. What's up, Mia? Good to see you. Karen, thanks everybody. John, pleasure to have you guys here. Thanks, Mia. I'm glad. Very nice of you to say. Another thing that you can do is you have right here under the advanced tab. See how it's like, this seems like a good size right here, but yet we're still not getting the spacing we're wanting. So one of the things you can do is you go into the row, you go into the advanced tab, and then you have this margin where you can make it smaller. But the other thing you can do is you can go negative. These are another hacks I'm showing you here. Watch this, negative 100. Bam, look at that, evens it right out. Bam. So look, now we have it. We're starting to look similar. I wish that I could get this a little different. One of the ways that you're gonna find to normally do stuff like this is you have to actually do it in like Canva or something like that. Let's cut it with Jing and just see how bad it looks, because it might be easier just to do an image of this. Let's see how bad this looks. Save it in here. Just because I like the way they've got it underlined. As you can see, we're getting pretty close here. If you, I mean, like, well, we can go here. What you can do is we go underline. We go italicize here, and that gets us closer. You know, why is this going away? But I'm still not. You know, I'm a perfectionist, so there. You know, you suddenly we can get. But this is you. You suddenly lose everything. I thought it said if. Very interesting. Sorry. So we could do like this, and we can italicize, but I just like this. So let's see how well, let's try a picture real quick and do that. This is the great, how easy ClickFunnels is. And realize you're going to see a lot of designs and stuff, and you're going to be like, well, how do they do that? Because I can't figure that out inside of ClickFunnels. Well, one of the things that a lot of people do is, like I said, they'll go to Canva, they'll make it, and then it's just an image, it's embedded. So like, for instance, when you get down here, you know, like there's nothing in ClickFunnels that allows you to stack pictures like this or anything like that. So this is an image that they made, you know, in like Adobe Photoshop or Canva, probably not Canva, but you know, because this seems a little more advanced, but you know what I'm saying, any type of like graphics software, and then they made it into an image, and then all they did was like this. They came in, they put an image in here, click on the image, again, go to, this time we got the image of the lose everything. Now, I don't think it's going to look right, and if it looks screwy, we might not go with it. And again, this is, I'm a perfectionist, so you might not have to worry about this, you know, when you're doing this on your own. All right, there we go. Bam, image, lose everything. Let's see what we got. Oh, that looks good. No one's going to notice. We'll kill that. Looks great. Boom, look at that. That's what we should have done. Boom. You guys are so lucky because after I finish all this crap, you guys are going to get the template of this. So you guys are going to have this exact one that all you're going to have to do is come in here and replace this video with your video, and you're going to have your own bridge page. There may be a little bit here, like we might put just a drop about me in here or about you guys. This stuff's unnecessary. For an affiliate bridge page, we're not going to need this. This is way more than we're going to need. Really, we're going to use the video to do our talking. Look how beautiful this funnel is, though. It's done so well. You guys are so lucky. This is the templates that you guys are starting with. Man, back in the day, you know, I sound like one of those old timers. Back in the day, Sonny, you know, but anyway. So let's see what we got here. And now let's look at what there's that again. I am going to steal this video or this picture or this image. Right click, save image, PNG, perfect. Let's go to the right folder, ClickFunnels, 30 days. Boom. See how easy that is for you guys that didn't know. If you, a lot of images you can't, some you can jing, but the ones that you, some of them, all you have to do is you go to save image, and if it's a PNG, you're good to go. Or like for instance up here on this 30 day for some reason, oh, it's a PNG as well. I thought I was having trouble. Like this one, I don't think you could save. Oh, I could save that. Oh, well, that would be even easier than to jing it. So there you go. But that's also how you know this is an image they created outside somewhere else. So here we're going to do that. Just to make it like totally the best it could be, we're going to do that. And it's going to have, that way we've got all of it. I didn't realize that. See, I'm not perfect. Let's see what we got here. All files. PDF. Did I not save it here? Oh, I see it. Oh, that's cool. It's a PNG, so it's transparent. That's pretty cool. That's the other thing that's cool when you grab stuff like that. See how it's clear? So where I jing it, it's just this. Now that I've taken that PNG or taken that image, I can actually, now it's going to work even better. It's going to look even, wow. Boom, look at that. That looks great. Okay, watch the video below to find out how. That actually fits perfectly. I don't even need to change that. That's perfect right there. Boom. So we are going to fix this button. Let's first think. So now let's talk about this video. This video is going to need to be something that's going to be like, for me, I guess I could sort of shoot a video right now if I had my phone. But what we're going to need, I haven't shot it yet. What we're going to need to do is, it would be something like, here, let me give you what mine would be like. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Funnel Doc. And today I want to tell you about this amazing new summit that they're having, and also book offer, where you're able to learn what 32 comic, let's see, I edit that, of course. But you'd be like, and tell them what it is. You're gonna be like, it's gonna describe what 30 of the top two comma club winners would do if they lost it all, lost their lists, lost their money, had no name, no reputation, but had to start from ground zero. And what would they do from day 1 to day 30 to get it all back? And that's what this is. It's an incredible 3-day summit where they're going to have videos, and you're going to be able to actually watch over the next couple of days what each one of these people do. You're going to see the game plan, and I would just lay it out, keep going like that. Explain yourself. Like I might say, this actually project means, and this is exactly what I would say, actually, this project means a lot to me because I myself at one point was at ground zero. So to be able to see what some of the other top funnel people would be doing or what their thought process is and be able to compare it to my own and be able to learn from them, because we all, when you stop learning, that's when you stop growing. So to think that just because I have two commas now that I can't learn from these people, that's silly. I can learn a ton. So I'm super excited about this. So I would put all that into that video right there. I would probably keep it, right around that, probably 3, 5, maybe at the most, like, I think, anything above probably 5 to 6 minutes is going to be too much. You want to keep it succinct. You want to tell them what they're going to get. I'd maybe go over the actual offer. So I'd go over some of the things like the offer itself, because when you register here, let's register real quick. So here's what I would go over, make sure, because here's the thing, I think you want to talk about the one funnel way challenge as well, so that way they're not blindsided. Because think about this: if I went to that and I signed up, they might be a little bit blindsided by that. So you might want to talk about the one funnel away, where you're going to have a special offer to be able to get. I've seen people do this. I'm not sure about how people frame this sometimes, where they're like, yeah, my friend Russell Brunson told me that he's going to give you this special offer because, and I'm like, these people, like, they don't know Russell, I don't know Russell. I've met him a couple times. He's great. Seems like a great guy. I've talked to him a couple times, but I don't know Russell, But I would do something like this, maybe say that, hey, for $100, you're going to not only get the book, which you will, but you're also going to get special coaching, because they talk about here that you're going to get access to Stephen Larson and Julie Stoen. And Russell says, I believe at one point says himself, and you're going to get like all the PDFs. You're going to get all the videos at one point. I've been to the back. I have the actual membership area back there, and I've actually seen what it looks like. And it's nice. It's all laid out where they've got all 30 people. You come in. It has like an interview where they talk about it, and then they actually another video where they lay out the actual execution plan, and you can download the PDF. So it's pretty nice. Here's the one, again, more of the one funnel way challenge. The thing that's cool about Affiliate Bridge page, though, is you don't have to put all this. Russell's done all this for you. That's the great thing about ClickFunnels being a ClickFunnels affiliate. So really, you come back to this page, here, let's take this out. Take this out. You can leave the bottom, come in here, put your brand in here. Like here, put funnel dot arrow. I'll leave it blank so you guys can do that. And then I'd come in here and I'd say, now it's like all the like learn more or get instant access and things like that are sort of played out. So like this one's nice. They're not bad. I would probably put apply now. To like transform your business. I like that because it sounds like you're doing like an action step, like you're learning something, and you sounds like that you're going to be getting something just by clicking on the button almost. So one of the things that I would do would be find out how, or something like that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing this all live, you guys. So this is how. Let's see here. Why don't you guys put something in the chat and get some interaction from people that are watching this. Let's see here. Find out how. So you lose everything. So I'm telling this. So you got to think about the flow of the page here. So it comes in. You're telling your story. let's see, find out how they would, something like that. You know, find out how they would get it all back. And then that way, this button, I would make this open a pop-up, which it does. So I would go here to the pop-up. We need to clean up this pop-up. It's a little bright. So let's tune this down a little bit. Let's make it black. Or even, yeah, let's make it, we'll make it black with the white border. And you guys feel free to change any of this, you know, top button or full border. And we'll go white. You know, none of this, you know, this is my branding. I always like black and white, gray. And we're gonna take this, we'll take this out of the way, take this out of the way. We're gonna add the image again of the ticket. I already cut this out from something earlier because I was making I was doing some other stuff. So where's that? No, I took it. Here we go, 30 days, boom. All right. This is an interesting, here we go. Yeah, well that sucks, that's white. So we're gonna do instead is we're gonna change color back to black. We're gonna go with a black background or white I can't talk. There we go. Change the color, text color. There we go. We're gonna submit form. Take this off step 2. Let's see here. So what we want to do is continue the process here. So first of all, we want to enter your name and email below so when they do come here, they're actually, you know, they're talking about registering for the 30-day interview series. So we want to make sure that that page and this page is congruent. So right here, we're watching, okay, perfect. We're just gonna copy this. Here we go, boom. Below to, no, we don't want to say, because they're not getting their free ticket, so we don't want to say that. That's not actually true. Let's see here. Now we'll go below to watch. So I'm realizing as I'm doing this that this probably isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, actually. It'd be better for me to have this all done and just go over it with you guys and explain the process at that point rather than sitting here and you guys watching me do the thought process of it and everything like that. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. What do you guys think in chat? I got 2 of you watching right now, so I want to know what you guys think. I feel like this might be a little bit boring, and it might be better for it to have everything done and then just do a quick walkthrough of everything step by step in my thought process rather than sitting here because, you know, some of this stuff is boring watching it happen. So with that said, I think, well, Tori, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you love the walkthrough. That's very nice of you to say. Let's see. What does everybody else say? Who else is in here right now? Who do we got? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? None of you guys are going to know what that means. So I think since no one's even here right now, I'm just going to learning while we watch. Okay, Janice, cool, man. I appreciate you chiming in. Then I was going to kill it because like you know, I'm projecting my own limiting beliefs on you guys right now, because I think that this is too boring for you guys. So let me check the interesting. I wonder why that's still showing up here, but it wasn't on the other one. So kill that. Bam. All right. So yeah, that's the other thing. Always check your mobile settings. Like 25 might be too big. There we go. And give it a little space. always check your mobile settings because it finds now that roughly 60%, I might be just over 50. It's between 50 and 60%, which is a lot of everything is going on mobile now. So always make sure your mobile's squared away first before, get it all back. Make sure your mobile squared away first before even for your desktop. As crazy as it is, because we're designing everything in desktop and everything like that, mobile is the number one thing. So always make sure your mobile's optimized, always. And you can't, here's the one thing that sucks, the one thing, you can't always see this right here and guarantee this is what it's gonna look like. I recommend sending yourself the link, looking in your own phone. I would even do it sometimes on Apple and sometimes Android to make sure that everything looks copacetic. And then I would adjust it accordingly because you'll find out it may look a little different if you're on your actual phone comparative to what's here. So I always check that out. So we'll save this so far, looking pretty good so far. So again, we'd have the video here. I would probably do another section full wide and just go, I was thinking of this just to go, because I wanted to give somebody a little teaser of here, let's go all caps, here, or winners. Here are some of the 2 comma winners that they interviewed, I guess. And again, feel free to change up any of this copy, like any of this copy, guys. None of this, I'll feel bad. If you come in here and make this like 20 times better, I realize, I'm good with that. I just want to give you guys a good basis of something that you can come in here. Why is it on? Good basis that you can come in here and see what you need to have on a bridge page. And the video, again, for this, we're going the easy route and letting the video do a lot of the talking for us. Because realize, again, the bridge page is only to tell your story so that people will understand why you're doing this, what's going on. Like, for instance, for the DotCom Secrets book, I would tell people how reading the book, like, totally changed my life. Like, before that, I was making funnels just like everyone else. I didn't understand upsells and downsells and all the things like that. I didn't understand, one-click upsells and all the wonderful things that have happened since ClickFunnels now. But you definitely want to make sure that you're getting your story across and letting people, because that's the whole point of the bridge page, is to bridge that gap. There we go. So we do something like that. Because once they get here, you're only trying to get them to do enough, because most people think, oh, I'm just going to send them here. This is going to be your affiliate link, where, by the way, if you're not an affiliate yet, I'm going to have a link down in the description where you can go and you can get this affiliate program. You can get all this to where you'll be able to get $100 for everyone that signs up through your affiliate link. So that's pretty great. So here's your affiliate program. Let's go over this real quick. Let's hear a story from Russell. Is this the same one?
Hey,
No,
it's Russell,
different.
and I'm making this video for all of our affiliates because there's a really cool, super amazing, fun project that's coming out here in the really near future, and wanted to invite you to help us participate in the promotion of it. So kind of some backstory. About 14 and a half years ago, I bought a product called 30 Days to Internet Marketing Success. It was a book that this 19-year-old kid had interviewed a whole bunch of.
I have this, by the way. It's really good.
Successful people, like, if you were started from day one to
the 30-day traffic.
What would you do from day number 1 to day number 30 to be successful?
Oh, he's not.
And it's funny because I actually printed out, he interviewed, I think, 30 people for volume 1 and 30 people for volume 2, so 60 people. I printed out these huge books, and I went on a trip with my wife and actually read every single one of these blueprints. And what was cool is I read every single one of them. All of a sudden, they're all different, but I started seeing these patterns of, like, oh my gosh, everyone's doing the same kind of thing. They all have their own flair on it, but the pattern is very similar. And for me, all of a sudden, the light bulbs went off my head, and I realized this is what I need to do to be successful. And I came home from that trip. I launched my first info product, my first little software product, and the rest is history. So I know the impact that that product had on me. And so now, a decade and a half later, that's when we decided to create the 30-Day Summit, which is basically taking people through this exact same process. Like, what would you do if you lost everything and all you had was a ClickFunnels account for 30 days from day number 1 to day number 30 to be successful again. And we interviewed 30 2Comma Club winners, and they all walked us through a 30-day plan. Day 1, I would do this. Day 2, day 3, day 4. And so this summit's going to be a free summit. You can promote a couple cool things. Number
Free
1,
summit. So that's the main thing.
Free,
So
free gift you can give your audience. They're going to go crazy.
So when you're making
for
your
it.
video, make sure you talk about that. The summit.
30 2Comma Club winners, walk them through the 30-day blueprint of what they would do if they were starting over from scratch. Number 2 is there's going to be an upsell where they get the actual book version of all of these interviews when they join Funnel University. So,
so there you go. So make sure when you're shooting your video, you talk about that. You want to let them know that what they're going to actually be going to next is to be able to see the summit. So talk about that in your video. Go, hey, great, you're going to be able to see, like, I believe Rachel Peterson. Maybe look up some of the names of people like Trey Llewellyn's there, I know. Dan Henry is going to be there. Talk about those type of things. Talk about the summit. And then even like Russell's saying, say, hey, mention it just to let you know, after you sign up for the summit, they're going to be offering you the actual hardcover book, which is an incredible thing that's going to have it all laid out and start in here. Let's see what else. But then I'd go into that, just, you know, pre-frame them, get them a little ready and be like, you know, I would say something like, you know, a lot of people will think that videos are good enough, but to be able to have that hardcover book and be able to access it whenever you want and take it with you and not have to have an internet or electricity, well, electricity probably to read it, but you know what I mean? Something like that. I love it. Books. I'm always getting, you know, books because I can carry them with me. I can always have them. They're easy access. Where videos are great, don't get me wrong. I love video as a format, but it's not always the easiest accessible. Of course, some of you are going to be like, yeah, you can do it on your phone. I'm like, shut up. No. Just joking.
Really good recurring income for you. We'll have a couple other upsells in the funnel, so it's going to be a really good money maker for you as well. And then third off, as you know, sticky cookies will continue to pay you forever.
There you go. Sticky cookie, baby.
It's a unique angle, and it's going to give you the ability to make a lot of money. But more importantly is, like I said, a product similar to this is what gave me, was the turning point in my career for me, like trying to become an internet marketer and actually having success. And I think that my goal is to get this to the hands of hundreds of thousands of people over the next 30 days. And I believe this will be the caveat, the turning point, this shift that so many people need to actually have success. And so your customers, your subscribers, your friends, your followers will love this product. I promise you it'll change their lives, and you'll make a whole bunch of money during the process as well. And
I mean, think if you get 10 of these, that's $1,000.
For participating in this launch. All the information will be on the page down below. The launch calendar, dates, times, everything, swipe files, everything you will be down below on this page. If you have any questions, contact us, and we will make sure that you have everything you need to help us promote the 30-day summit coming up here very, very soon. Thanks so much for your help. Appreciate you, and cannot wait to change your subscribers and your customers' lives.
Gotcha. Okay. So now this is your affiliate link where you would copy this right now, and you're going to want to make sure that in every button. So for instance, for me, I'm going to copy it right now. I'm going to go to my button in my pop-up. Oh, edit settings, boom. Oh, we never put this, did we? So, go to, we'll just go with that. That's simple. Join the 30-day summit now. It's very simple, to the point, easy for anyone to understand. Enter your name and email below to watch interviews from experts and get their 1 through 30-day action plan. Rather than that, we're going to say we're going to go enter your email below to we'll talk about the 30-day summit to enter your email below to sign up. Well, oh, here's what we'd say. I'm so silly. So also in your video, we're going to want to talk about what your bonuses are. As a super affiliate, we touched on this. Sorry, my mind got off all track and I was just making a regular opt-in. What we need to, so for here, I'd say enter your email, your name and email address below to get my free funnel doc mini course. Okay, because realize they're giving your name and email here to be able to get your bonuses, because this is with the thought process is once they go to the other page, they're going to sign up, they're going to be sticky cookied, so you're going to get the sale, but this is going to help get them bonuses. A lot of times, some people, if they're selling a product or something like that, they may make them the people actually like send like a code or something, but I'm not worried about that. That way they have proof that they went ahead and did it, but I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to grow my list, help people. So this is something I'm gonna give away to anyone, so I'm not too worried about that. But it is pretty, in my opinion, pretty cool. It shows like all different steps, emails, everything. So that's what you want to put here. You want to make sure you mention that in your video. You want to make sure this is where you put like your offer. Oh, put your name and email here because that's going to be that's going to have someone that's going to have them make sure. Sorry, that is going to get them your bonus. So like for instance, right here, like I said, the free funnel.course. I was just checking. Always make sure that these are required. They're required here, so you guys are fine. No worries. So there's that. Like I said, come in, have the video. Here are some of the 2 common winners they interviewed. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Keep it about, make it bigger here. Make it get a little wider bonus, a little wider border. There we go. Seems long. Might need to be. Seems long. Let's see, manage rows. Yeah, we'll go like that. We'll keep it in the border. Again, feel free to change any of this. So we're coming here. Some of the people they interviewed. You can see everyone there. Hey, there's Mark. Looks like Mark Bingeter. Anyway, so here we go. We got that. Because again, realize the main thing of this is to get their email address so that we're going to be able to, engage with them, have emails, know, like, and trust, all that good type of stuff. So let's go over the affiliate center. Your potential earnings here. You're going to get $100 for everyone that signs up. This is your Facebook area where if you want to do a Facebook post, you can come here. You just copy this code, and when you copy this code, you'll put it in Facebook, and then it will populate with this image, and then when they click on that image, it will take them to this page. Again, this isn't the best way to do it. Russell just gives this because that way it's easy for people to do. Here's Instagram swipe up. I would use this, but the problem is it still goes to the wrong URL. So no, you can't really use that. I wouldn't use that either. Like I said, I would make your own. It's not hard. You can copy a lot of this. Russell's not going to care if he's giving it to you. But the problem is with copying these images is it goes right to the affiliate page, and then that negates any need for a bridge page. So I would go ahead. Now, if you're terrible at emails, let's use some copy here. So we got sample email copy. Be sure to customize for your audience. Be sure to customize. So here we go. Now, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use this sample. So we're going to, because this is longer, we're going to use this one because I like longer emails sometimes when we write them. So we're going to go into ClickFunnels here. Let's save this real quick. I want to show you guys how it, save this real quick. I want to show you how easy it is to make a list inside ClickFunnels. So you just come in. If you have Actionetics, you're going to go to make another tab. There we go. You're going to click here. You're going to add a new list. You're going to say for 30-day summit. And I'll put /book. There we go. And we'll put these in. I keep all my things separated by opt-ins. So now we're going to build a list. Boom, building a list. That easy. We're done. So now you're going to come back to your funnel. Let's go back here. I think I actually went the wrong one. There we go, funnel. And back to page. We will not need a thank you page because as soon as they're done with this, they're going to be leaving and going to your affiliate link. So come on in here. Now what I'm doing is I'm setting it up so we're going to be able to get their email. See, we're going to go settings to integrations. Now, if you don't have Actionetics, if you have MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or whatever else there could be, you come in, you would find that here. I'm using my Actionetics account. I'm 100% ClickFunnels, everything in ClickFunnels. The changes and everything with Actionetics MD and everything they're doing with the new membership site called Wasabi, which is phenomenal. I maybe or may not get to be doing beta testing. We'll see. I'll talk to Todd. He mentioned that. But that, from what I've seen and heard, it's going to be incredible. So just hold on. The next 30 to 90 days are going to be incredible for you guys. So come in here. You'll see the list we just made here. Oh, is that the list? No, I think that wasn't the name. There we go. Yeah. If you don't see the list, you'll just hit this refresh list from API. So you'll hit that button like that. You'll go down, and then you'll see it was here in the funnel, and we're here. And now you'll see it says connected. You'll save it. Now what that means is that we preview it. You'll come in here. Now here's the video. I wonder what this video is.
I have 2 kids, and after.
Oh, that's cool. That's her her testimonial video. So anyway, I'd come in. You're going to have your video here. The other thing I would do is you're going to come in here. You're going to turn autoplay on. You're going to turn block pause on. And then right here, you're going to put anything. It says click to join session in progress, which should be on right now. So if we do that, I'm still testing to see what works best, because as a lot of you know, right now in Chrome, we don't have the autoplay feature anymore. But if you do what I just showed you and you turn on those two, you turn on autoplay and you turn to block pause to yes, it's going to automatically populate with click to join session in progress. I believe that's thanks to a la Jamie Smith from CF Pro Tools. Thanks, Jamie. But if you want to change it, you just come in here and you just type whatever you want over it. You could, some of the things that I've used before is like, if it's especially like, I would say, if you are known or the person who's doing it, I'd maybe like click to hear a special message from the funnel doc or something like that. No one knows who the heck I am, but if it's maybe like Kevin David, one of my clients, would be like, hey, here's a message from Kevin directly to you, click to hear it or something like that. But you want it to be somewhat curiosity based. You want it to be enticing enough that they're going to be like, what? Okay, let me click on this button so I can find out what this is all about. And then the way that works now is when you click on that, it disappears like that. And it's block pause, so they can't stop it. They can't stop it. So that's the new evolution of this that a lot of people are doing, is they're doing this little block pause trick and then putting the branding over the top of it. So there we go. So everything we've got now. So, oh, let me show you what it looks like. So now, if we click, we're going to see everything in your name and email address below to get my free Funnel Doc mini course. Okay, so we'll put it in, Jeffrey, and I'll put test at Gmail. Whoever test is at Gmail, if they use that at all, I feel very sorry for them, because I know a lot of people beside myself use that for their test email. So we'll go there. We'll join the 30-day. Oh, they said, did they really? Did they actually just do that? Did they actually just tell me that is not? There we go. All right, so whoever that is. My bad. Look at that. See, this is why we make sure. I needed to come in here, and on submitting the page, what you need to do, because we don't have a thank you page, we needed to go to the affiliate link page. So you're going to come here to your affiliate link. You're going to get your affiliate link, grab it, copy it. I would recommend putting this in a bit.ly. So I would go to bit.ly, and I would come in here, and I would make a bit.ly out of it. You know what I mean? So I would come in, create a bit.ly. You just paste it in here. I'm not going to do it because I've already got all this stuff, so I don't want to see, like, it registers 30-day summit. This is my link that I'm using for my affiliate stuff. So actually, I'm just gonna copy that. Boom. So what I would do is come in, because you want to be able to track this. Like, since I've been put this link out, I have 21 clicks. You can see that 19 came from Facebook. Others came from direct or email. You can see what time people are doing. So I highly recommend to use bit.ly. It's free and it helps out a lot. So what you do then is you come back in here under General. You're then going to go to Submit on Go. Anytime you need it to redirect to another URL or website, you're going to put that link right there. The other thing you always want to make sure is that your affiliate badge is hidden. A lot of people will accidentally leave this on, or they'll leave it on purpose, and they'll say, oh, I'm going to leave it there because that way I can get affiliates. No, 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 no. You're taking away from the message of this. You want them to be going through your affiliate bridge page to the offer. And sure, it'd be cool to get them as an affiliate, but it's much more realistic that they're going to buy this product and you're going to get credit for it than they're going to be a good affiliate, because it's a lot of people just will sign up and they'll never do anything with it. So all of a sudden they see this button and they're like, oh, what's affiliate for ClickFunnels? And they click that and they check it out. They may or may sign up as your affiliate, but you just lost the whole point of this funnel, the sale. And again, funnels are directed for one purpose, one thought, one frame, one laser focused. So always leave your affiliate bridge off. I do leave show on for search engines because you want anyone to be able to find this. So here we are with that. So now we've got the submit on go. I did put that there correct. So boom, let's check this out. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's close this guy. This looks great. All right, looking good. And again, this is very simple. I just want it to be, here's one of the things that I find with stuff that a lot of times people try and put so much about it. Okay, Russell and his team have spent thousands of hours putting this together for you. Do not waste their effort. Do not try and copy everything that's on here because no one wants to see us twice. Put enough on your bridge page to get them interested, make a good video, have them give them your email, make a good offer, because the offer is what's going to make them want to sign up through you and not through Dan Henry or someone else, or Julie or any other three of the 2 common people. So make sure you talk about your offer. You might even put some text, like here, since we are, we're going to say, instead, we're going to change this up because now we want it to be about your offer. Get my funnel. Something simple like that. Get my funnel doc mini course now. Because that's what we're looking at now, and that's the purpose of this. It's not just that. And then you could put, and then go, no, you know what? I'll leave that. I don't know. I might change it back because that's not really what we're trying to do here. I'm getting distracted. Because we do want them, this is going to send them in that page, but we'll leave that for right now. You guys can change that. So now what's going to happen is you're going to come out here and we'll go to this page. We'll walk you through it. Here's the video. Boom, get the Funnel Doc mini course and your name and email below to get my So we should probably put this in your name and emails below to get my free Funnel Doc mini course and be instantly taken to, and then talk about the summit. So be instantly taken to sign up for the summit, and then the book. So something like that. You might want to add that in there. Because you always want to be as transparent with people as possible. You don't want to be confusing. You want to always be very, very simple, very simple. I cannot stress that enough as people try and, I'm going to say this. Like, one of the problems I've been running in with people is people will get like in their tech talk, like they'll be like, it's this and that. And if they don't understand exactly what those words mean, they're lost. So you need to, I don't want to like insult them, but you want to dumb it down as much as possible, make it as very simplistic, but yet realize that you need them to be able to understand everything you're saying. So anyway, so here's a squeeze page. Here's a basic layout of it. We've got the sign up. We've got the affiliate link. We've got the bit.ly in here. We've got the email set up. Now watch, here's the email. If I go register for that, we'll say, bam, signed up. So, and the good thing while we're doing this, make sure you make sure your email list is now this is going to give us a chance to retarget this person. Whoever this Jeff guy is, we're going to be able to hit him up now through emails. And if you do them right, you're going to be able to get them on your messenger bot list too, because a proper email is going to cultivate this person. It's going to take them from a very cold state where they barely know about you. They just trusted you enough to sign up, and your offer sounded really good. So they're like, yeah, I'm going to go for that. And then also, of course, we need this list because this is how we're going to be delivering our mini course to them is via the email, because you, again, don't want them to get distracted from the actual affiliate offer themselves. So, you know, maybe you'll send them the email, but at this point, you've got them for retargeting, you've got them for different email series, you've got them this week and deliver the actual offer that you gave them, and they're on their way to the affiliate offer. They're cookied. Hey, what's up, Jodine? And you're good. So I think that pretty much gives you guys a good hopefully that gave you a good idea. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. You know, walking through this process sometimes, you know, can be sort of boring. It's not always super fun. So I'll keep that in mind. I think next time I'm going to try and build everything out ahead of time and then talk you guys through my thought and everything rather than sitting here and working on headlines. This one wasn't too bad because it was one step, but could you imagine if this was like 10 steps or something? So I think, like, for instance, in my mini course, my next one, I've already laid out the foundation. That's day one. Day two, I'm about to shoot for it. And in that, I'm going to already have everything built out rather than, I originally was going to build it out for you, but that would be like 2-3 hours. It could be even, you know, and that's not that exciting. I think I'm going to have it already built out to some degree. It's going to be very generic because I want everyone to be able to go in and change it up for whatever you need it for whatever product or anything. So that's the mini course. The other thing, the mini course is going to give you the ideas for every email you need for a winning funnel, like your like testimonial emails. Like, people, no one has a clue how to write testimonial emails. We're going to talk about stuff like that. We're going to talk about your know, like, and trust campaign. We're going to talk about the actual welcome email, you know, all these type of things. It was great to hear how your thought process works. Thanks, Janice. I appreciate that. I promise these will get better too, buddy. I really will. They'll get better and better. So hopefully I gave you some good tips. I'm actually going to be doing a video soon too with my top, I guess they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, top 9 Chrome extensions that every funnel designer, digital marketer, you know, if you're in that space, needs. Emails, yes, exactly. It was funny, in the funnel doc group, I was very surprised. I put a poll, and if you haven't, you're seeing this and you haven't answered the poll, please answer it. And I asked, what was your number one problem with creating a funnel? And to my surprise, emails was number one. I mean, there's only like 6 people to answer. That's why I want more of you to please check it out. But man, I was very surprised. So I'm going to be putting, because you've asked for it, that's going to be something that I'm actually going to be putting some emphasis in during the email sequence for the mini campaign. I'm not going to give all the secrets away because, you know, I can't give everything away, but we are going to list them all out for you, and there are going to be some specific ones, and I'm going to give you the templates for those too. That's a cool thing about ClickFunnels is I'm lucky that I have Actionetics MD, but everyone else has the action funnels. And what people don't realize is, like, say we're doing, you know, this 9-step soap opera sequence right here. And we got this set up. You can actually go right here, and they have a share link for that. So, excuse me. One thing I will be doing is I will be giving share links for people that use Actionetics and Actionetics MD. So you'll have complete email sequences that you're going to actually be able to download in your system with, like, the times, dates, everything set up inside there. The other thing for the series, we're doing the mini course, we're doing emails. Oh, Messenger Bot. We're doing Messenger Bot 101 is going to be, I mean, I should charge for this mini course. I really should. This thing's like, probably I could get away with selling this for like $1,000. So, but anyway, this is free. So if you see this, I advise you sign up now. You will get it when you, of course, if you go through this, any of my links and stuff, you'll start to see it. You'll see the Funnel Doc mini course, sign up for it there. You'll be able to get the skeleton outline, which I've already shot, and you'll be able to download that into your account right now. Or you can wait until the actual mini course is finished, and then you'll get the finished template that's in the final day. It's roughly about 6 days long. We've got, like I said, next we've got messenger bots. And then on the final day, I discuss integrations of things like Zapier, EverWebinar, Proof. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Proof before. It's very similar to the digital table rush, what they call for ClickFunnels, but you can use it on every page. So I'm going to go over some different things like that. So this is just a simple, like I said, very simple, clean bridge page. Your video is going to do a lot of the talking here for you. So you're going to send people here. if you know you want to have more text, you know the great thing about ClickFunnels, this is what I love about, thanks Jody, appreciate it. So, but this is the great thing about ClickFunnels. Let's say we want to put more text on here. Let's create a variation. We're going to duplicate. Now, you could do it from a template if you're using a template, but I hardly ever make split testing from a template. So you're going to create another from the op-ed. Boom. I've got the exact same page. Let's go into this guy. Maybe let's add some stuff in here. So let's take this out. And you need to go in and take out this reverse. We'll do that in just a second so that you guys make sure. So let's say we wanted to do, maybe we wanted to copy this right here. Maybe we wanted to use this. You know, maybe we want to come in here and cut this image out. Boom. Do like that. Use this. Save this. Boom. So we're going to come here. On the new one, we're going to come in. Nope. And now let's take some down here. Now, how did they have that there? Talking about here's a small sample. Yeah, well, that's perfect. We can actually just put that. We'll make another row, full width. This one I think we'll make white. Boom. Put an image in. Here, let me move my picture out of the way. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. Here, we're going to move that over here. All right, we're going to put in a column, put in a picture. Sometimes I don't know why it does that sometimes. Put another picture, come in. Now we're going to get that guy, go into the folder, pull it out. And now I'm going to show you guys another trick here. This is called Color Picker. See this Color Pick eyedropper. So go to, if you go to Chrome extension Color Picker, you'll find this. And I'm going to show you why you want to learn this or why you want to use this. So you come here, you click here. Now it's so hard to match this color, but you don't have to, because with the Color Picker, you click on this guy, you can go over anything. So if I wanted this color of this little guy, if I wanted her pants, or I want to match there, I want to match it like this little blue. But let's say we want to match here, so we come in. Now we have that. Control C for Mac, and then it's like Windows C for Windows C for Mac and Control C for PC. You copy this, or you can right click it and go copy, close it down. Now we go to the background, and now we go to colors, paste that in, boom. Now it matches perfectly. Or if we wanted to leave it like that, where we had it as a white background, sort of like what Russell did, we now come in here. We're going to go with a border. We're going to go with dark border. No, that's not what we're looking for, actually. Because what we're going to have to do is go border around here. We're going to take this border off, because that is not correct. Nope. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go border here. There we go. Full border. We're going to go dot, or he had dashed, and we're going to make it sort of like gray. And then all you need to do is you bring it in. Let's see here. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. And then you do like we talked about before. So you make the background fill in the color. Bam, look at that. Look how easy that was. Boom. Now you've got a nice, beautiful page. And let's go ahead and bring everything in, sort of like Russell did. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. That's what they used to say when I used to play football. Bring it on in. Let's see here. And then we go here, and then we're going to make this guy a wide. And now what do we want to use for background? Do we want to use the ClickFunnels one they have? Like this one? That's beautiful. I love the ClickFunnels logo. I swear, I wouldn't have got it tattooed if I didn't love it so much. So let's go right here to right up there so it looks even. Boom, boom, boom. And mind you, I truly doubt Russell would mind us copying any of this, because as you know, this is called, anyone? Funnel hacking, that's right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go background, and this is why you wanted to go and put this in the actual settings here rather than background tab, because now we go background, we put this image, we go to the images, we go to the ClickFunnels cool logo. Yes, Jodine, that's the greatest tool. It, seriously, before I found it, I'd sit there for like hours trying to figure this crap out, where I'm like, where is it? And then, and it would never be perfect. It would never be right. Look at that, everybody. Look at how, whoop, whoop, look at that. Looking good, looking good. We're probably going to make this white. Not probably, we are. There we go. And we're going to make this guy white so that they all stick together. Bam, now we're cooking with some fire. There we go. Looks nice, looks nice. And let's do that too. Let's move this button. And we can copy that one and then drag it down in the middle. Because you always want, that's the other thing. I like to give people multiple chances. Hey, if you want to sign up, you're ready to buy, let's get this going. Let's not screw around, you know what I mean? So I always want to give people as many shots as possible to be able to join. Because like nothing's more frustrating than like you're down here and then like you're like, okay, I'm ready to go. And you like scroll up, especially if it's a super long funnel. So now we've got one, and just like that, now we have one with no copy, with very little copy, depending mainly on the video, and then we've got one with a little more copy. And you could go through, but I think, you know, something like this is really all you're going to need. Like, I don't want to overdo this again. Russell's done all this for you. Do not go and try and total recopy or do everything. Remember, you're just trying to get them hyped up enough that they give you their email, go there, and then hopefully are still hyped up enough that Russell's able to take them at that point and lead them the rest of the way to the promised land. Or if you do them get them so hyped up that they're like, hey, I'm ready, and they don't even need to listen to Russell's video, and they're putting in their credit card and everything ahead of time. That's going to depend on your video. You can put some more text down here, you know, in the actual, let's see here, in the actual funnel itself. And then here's how you split test. You go right here, you go, let's go 50. Come on now. It's not let me. There you go, 50-50. And you go apply changes. Boom, you hit it. And now we're split testing. Here, let me apply changes. Bam. That way you guys already, look, I'm already giving you a split test here. So you guys are going to be able to test to see what works. Text. Mackenzie says hi. What's up, Mackenzie? Can't wait to see you at Thrive. Oh, no, that's, I'm sorry, that's Jodine's daughter's Mackenzie. Hi, Mackenzie. I'm sorry. I remember you from Funnel Hacking Live. It was a pleasure seeing you. I was thinking of the Mackenzie that, you know, is running with all the crew all the time, does bots and stuff. So anyway, here's your, I think this is great. I think this gives you a good foundation. Remember, I shouldn't say this, but remember to go in there and change it out and put your affiliate link in here. Do not leave it for me because I don't want them to be cookie. Your hard work to get my stuff cookied. So make sure that in the pop-up, you go under settings, and one of the main things you're going to need to do is under settings, you'll go to general, and you change this out to submit on go to what your funnel link is, your affiliate link is going to be. Also, you're going to want to go under SEO metadata and change all this out. Here, I'll change it out for you. We'll call this 30-day summit. Okay. And then we'll say, let's see what's cut out. This right here. All those wonderful people. I've been blessed to meet quite a few of those people, and they're just so awesome, so smart. I mean, everything about them, it's just incredible. Copy. And I'm just blessed to even have been able to talk to and meet some of them. So we'll go here, we'll go to landing page, description, we'll boom. All right, and we'll put the 30-day logo in there again. Yeah, we'll go with this one. So you got that. Again, feel free to change any of this if you want to. Oh, yeah, it's funny, Jody. I think you know Mackenzie, the other Mackenzie. So, yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. I hope this helped you guys out, gave you some insight into different things. So, again, that's Color Picker and What's Font are two of the Chrome extensions I recommend right off the bat. That's going to help you with everything here. And I wish you a lot of luck. I think that you're going to do well with this. It's turned out pretty well for just throwing it together on the fly. Not to try and, here, let's get a little spacing here. There you go, just a little, just poquito. There we go. I actually starting to like this one a little bit more now, actually, than the one without, just because I love this little text right here. It gives even more bullet points for those that like to read. So, let me know. I'm going to probably be running traffic to both these two to see what happens. And I hope this helped you out a lot. If it did, please put in the comments below. You know, share the group with your friends. I'm really trying to grow this group out. I want to provide a lot of value. As you can see, I'm going to be doing a ton of these videos. Wednesday, we're going to be doing the follow-up for Joe Dean's funnel. We're going to actually start breaking the funnel down. We, the first day, went over her perfect avatar. We actually designed out her complete value ladder, which was a lot of fun. I had lots of fun doing it. And now we're actually getting into the funnel itself. And you know what, Joe Dean, I've been thinking about it today, actually. That's how much I care about you guys. Here in my normal day, I'm out driving around with my wife, and I'm thinking about what we're going to do with your funnel and how we're going to make it right. So join us on Wednesday for that. It'll be posted about in the group. With that, everybody, I appreciate you watching this. I know at times it may have dragged on, or it may not. That could be right here in my own head for who knows. But thank you again. We're going to stop sharing. Boom. And I just wanted to show off my shirt. This is cool. I love this shirt. This is my Funnel Doc jacket. I love this shirt. It says Unemployed CEO. And on the back, you can't see that. It says the Funnel Doc. When I was at NinjaCon in San Diego, I was supposed to be at the roundtables, and Kevin was nice enough to get us these shirts. And everybody, all the roundtable guys had their names and everything on the back of them. And then I couldn't believe it. I actually got food poisoning from sushi for lunch. And lo and behold, I wasn't able to do the roundtables, and that was really disappointing because that was something that I really wanted to do, you know, to be able to sit down and talk to people. I think that'd be just so incredible to be able to, you know, engage more one-on-one and have done the roundtables and everything. But anyway, maybe someday I'll have my own mastermind. Let me know if you'd ever wanted to attend a Funnel Doc mastermind. I could bring in some great, you know, names and people that help educate you beyond just what I can help in. I don't know. But anyway, I'll be doing some more vlogs and videos. I want everyone to have a great week, and, you know, love you guys all. Funnel fan, let's go with the funnel. I think I'm going to start calling you guys like just my, you know, the Funnel Doc fam, dude. Because, you know, as all of you know that know me, I really want the best for all of you guys, and I want you guys to really succeed and help you. So, you know, maybe Funnel Doc fams, maybe, you know, because I feel like every one of you are part of my family. So, but anyway, with that, Funnel Doc's out. We're doing the peace signs, all the good hands. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.